Hey guys, it's Dan here, back again for another unboxing video for you guys. Today we're going to be unboxing yet another NIS America Online Store exclusive limited edition, and this is a limited edition for a game I was really looking forward to, one of my most anticipated games this year actually, just because I'm a huge fan of the series. So today we're going to be unboxing none other than the Danganronpa another episode Ultra Despair Girls limited edition. Really looking forward to this. I'm a huge fan of the Danganronpa series. If you're not familiar with what Danganronpa another episode is, it's actually a spin-off, believe it or not. It's a spin-off that's like a survival horror action adventure type of game, and it takes place in between the events of Danganronpa 1 and 2. So really looking forward to checking out the game, and really looking forward to delving into this limited edition. So without further ado, let's delve into the unboxing for Danganronpa another episode Ultra Despair Girls limited edition. Okay guys, and here we are with the actual unboxing for Danganronpa another episode Ultra Despair Girls limited edition. As mentioned before, this set was available exclusively through NIS America's online web store, and as you can see we actually have two contents in front of us. We have the limited edition itself and this extra set which contains a few goodies as well. Style wise, this limited edition is very similar to the Danganronpa 2 limited edition, although it's a bit smaller than that. But I figured we could go through this extra set here which contains a few goodies and check that out. Okay, and here we have the Warriors of Hope Kurikuma set, which is an extra set here with a few goodies in it. So you can see we have the box here. This is just a slip top, which slides off to reveal the contents. So let's get a nice closer look at these contents. And here we have a closer look at the tie clip. As you can see, it's nice and shiny, nice little design there. And here we have a closer look at the pin. So there's the Warriors of Hope Kurikuma set, which contains a tie clip and a pin. Okay, and here we have a closer look at the limited edition itself. We have the logo here, along with one of the new characters. I believe this is Kurikuma. On the bottom, we just have the company logos. On this side, we have nothing special. And then on this side, it says Danganronpa another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. On the top, nothing special. And on the opposite side, we have a character here. Okay, and now that we've had a closer look at the box itself, we'll start going through the contents of this limited edition. This is just a normal box, so you just open it from the top. Okay, and when we open up the box itself, we have a shot of how the contents come packaged, so let's start going through some of these contents. Okay, so the first item I have here is kind of important, and that's the game itself. We have Danganronpa another episode Ultra Despair Girls for the PS Vita. Okay, and here we have a closer look at the cover art of the game. We have the logo there. We have Monokuma on the bottom, as well as silhouettes of the two main characters. Here we have a shot at the side of the game. And here we have a shot at the back of the game, and it says Beyond Hope lies absolute despair. We have a shot at the two main characters there, along with various screenshots. So there's the game for the PS Vita. Okay, and the next item I went ahead and pulled out is the Danganronpa another episode Ultra Despair Girls art book. Here we have a closer look at the cover art of the art book. And here we have a shot at the back of the art book. And when we open up the art book, this is the first image we have, a shot at all the various kind of new characters in the game. And in the beginning of the art book, it's basically a character concept art book. We have various write-ups on the various characters. We have some illustrations, some facial expressions, and all that good stuff. And here we have one of the main characters, and this is actually the sister of the main character from the original Danganronpa. And here we have the other main character, which you should be familiar with if you played the first Danganronpa. And here we have another new character, and this is Kurikuma, who seems like the main bad guy in this game. And once we get past all the character stuff in the beginning of the art book, we have a shot at some various enemy designs. And towards the back it has some various event scene images and setting images here, so that's pretty much the gist of the art book. Okay, and the next item we have here is the Danganronpa another episode Ultra Despair Girls Beyond Hope soundtrack CD. And here we have a closer look at the cover art of the soundtrack CD featuring some of the new characters. And here we have a shot at the back of the soundtrack CD, which has some of the new characters as well as a track listing, and it looks like we have about 15 tracks total. And here we have a shot at the soundtrack CD when we open it up. And here we have a closer look at some of the artwork on the inside of the soundtrack CD. And here we have a closer look at the soundtrack CD itself. And the next item I went ahead and pulled out is this beautiful white box which contains some more items in it, so let's open this up. And the two items we have contained in that white box is the Kurikuma eye patch and a tie, so let's take a closer look at these. And here we have a closer look at the Kurikuma eye patch. And this may or may not be one of the first limited editions to include an eye patch, so that's interesting. And here we have the tie, and this is a legit tie. It's a full-size tie and it has everything you would expect from a tie. And here we have a closer look at the design on the tie. And here we have a closer look at the tab on the inside of the tie, which has a logo. And as mentioned before, this is a legit tie. It says it's 100% polyester and that they're actually handmade. It's your typical tie material, very nice and soft, so that's really interesting, a tie. So there we have the tie, and basically with the tie, the eye patch, the tie clip, I mean, you basically have the beginnings of a like Kurakuma cosplay, I guess. So that's really interesting. There's a bunch of interesting items for sure. Okay guys, and that pretty much do it for my unboxing on the Danganronpa Another Episode Ultra Despair Girls Limited Edition. As mentioned before, this set was exclusively available through NS America's online web store, and the set totally reminds me of the Danganronpa 2 set in the sense that we have another kind of fun, interesting set here. It has your kind of quirky, interesting items which you don't see in a limited edition every day, and then your kind of typical traditional items. So as you can see, we have all the contents in front of us. All the contents come in this nice box. And then we basically have like the beginnings of a Kurakuma cosplay here with an eye patch, a tie, and then we have the separate box set which contains a tie clip and a pin. And then we have your more traditional items like an art book which has various character artwork, event stills, setting images, and enemy design. We have a soundtrack CD with about 15 tracks, and then we have the game for the PS Vita itself, which is PlayStation TV compatible. So there we have it guys, the unboxing for Danganronpa Another Episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next unboxing, thank you for watching, and take it easy guys. Bye guys.